You too, man. What's going on? It's LNH back with another vid, man. And if this Nick Briz Mikey Williams situation couldn't get any more interesting, Mikey Williams actually just called out Nick Briz again. Now let's break it down and get right into it. If you like these type of vids, man, make sure you like the vid and subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Now, if you guys have not heard what's going on or have been living under a rock, Mikey Williams commented about a famous YouTuber and basically said his content was fake. Now that YouTuber is Nick Briz, and Nick Briz has over 500k subs, is pulling about 1 million views per video, and makes similar videos to somebody like Devontae Friga, where he goes to parks, plays basketball, but the trash talk is insane, and it pretty much looks like they're ready to fight on the basketball court at any time. This dude is crazy. But Mikey Williams had said his content was fake, and then Nick Briz responded with this video.
Mikey Williams, if I saw you in real life, I would slap the out of your face, boy. The hype you're riding off of fucking Bronny will eventually fucking wear off. I will literally take you and slap you in the mouth and make you apologize, little boy.
Now, a lot of people were shocked that Nick Briz had said something like this because, of course, he already has a big following, and for sure Mikey Williams is just a kid at this point. But Mikey Williams has officially responded to this dude, and I was shocked what he said. Now, he actually responded on TikTok and said this: LOL, they on go, SMH, it's finna be bag Nick in a minute. Now that's crazy. He's clearly saying that he's gonna beat Nick if they do play, and in my opinion, that's facts. When I really took a look at it and analyzed it, think about this. We're talking about a hooper that plays just strictly on YouTube, probably played in high school as well, and was a bucket, but at the end of the day, you're comparing him to somebody like Mikey Williams, a nationally ranked player who's played competition all over the country, trained with professionals all the time, and we're trying to say that this would really be a competition. Now that's tough in my opinion. For sure it would be fire to see the two play, but man, a lot of people are saying that Nick took the situation out of control. But on the other hand, man, people are coming at Mikey Williams in this way. People are saying basically, if you call someone's content fake, at the end of the day you got to have something to back up for, and for sure Mikey Williams does. But at the end of the day, when we do look at it, Mikey Williams, with arguably a bigger following than Nick Briz, of course millions of followers, probably around 3 mil on Instagram, a couple million on TikTok, clout on Twitter as well, Snapchat, calling somebody like Nick Briz, a YouTuber, out, basically saying that his content was fake and expecting Nick not to respond. That's crazy, because if you've seen how Nick operates, at the end of the day, what he does do is respond to any type of criticism or comments, and he wants to come at you, and he probably will, in my opinion, end up playing Mikey Williams if Mikey is open to playing the game of basketball. But for sure in that video, man, a lot of people are stating Nick had went too far. Now, on the other hand, plenty of people were saying Mikey Williams was not a kid. This dude has a full tattoo sleeve, is 6'2", and for sure he can take some smack talk. I do agree with this to some extent, but again, he is only 17, so you can't really be talking that crazy to just someone who is a minor at the end of the day, regardless of what his outside appearance does look like. But I do gotta say, with Mikey playing all over and people talking smack to him all the time, I think he's used to this type of stuff, and man, he's played throughout this his entire career. How many times do you think people have gone head to head and put on a show for somebody like Mikey Williams just because he is one of the best ranked players in the country? You know that's going to happen all the time, and I really think this is no different than somebody just talking smack to him like he's normally playing against. Now, we all understand you really shouldn't be threatening anyone, but actually talking smack, maybe that's not the worst thing, because at the end of the day, they could run the 1v1, and Mikey clearly seems like he is about it. But man, a lot of people are saying that Nick Briz would get killed in the 1v1. And even if you take a look at any of his games, Nick Briz's primary focus in the game of basketball is talent. Is one, this dude can jump out the gym. He is definitely athletic, you have to give him that. And he likes to drive to the hoop and really throw his body up there, but he can finish the basketball pretty well. We have to give him that. But on the other hand, a lot of people are pointing out his weaknesses, for sure his dribbling as well as his jump shot. A lot of people are basically stating that this dude really cannot shoot the basketball. Now, I've definitely seen him be able to shoot the basketball and make shots, but I definitely don't think that's the strong suit of his game. And his game is more of that drive and get to the cup and dunk the ball, which he does do pretty well. I gotta give him that. But if they did have a 1v1, man, we gotta understand that Mikey Williams is taking that. And the reason being is because you guys know by now, we're talking about someone who is nationally ranked in high school as one of the best players in his class against a hooper who of course is just a YouTube hooper, did play AAU and of course high school basketball, which that definitely does give you some type of credit, but I think we're just talking about two different levels here. But man, on the other side, you do never know. Sometimes these guys who've been playing for a minute now low-key can give buckets to younger players, but at the end of the day, we still do see that age gap difference here where somebody's 17 and Nick Briz is 25, but still I think it would be super entertaining to see these two guys go head to head. Now, what no one is noticing about this entire situation, and the reason why I was so shocked that Mikey Williams even responded to this type of criticism and even responded to Nick Briz calling him out on Instagram, was the fact that Mikey Williams technically is most likely already making a crazy amount of bread at his age. If you guys don't remember, Mikey Williams actually had signed a deal just a couple months ago, and they actually stated that he would be making millions from the deal. Now, of course, we never saw anything set in stone, but even him, if you guys think about his worth and his following, millions of followers here and there on different social medias, even if you take a look at that, you know Mikey Williams is going to be signing for a bag. So this dude is already doing so well. We really wonder and question what would he gain from playing this 1v1 from Nick Briz. And I think that's the question why people are shocked that Mikey even ended up responding to this entire situation. Because if you're already making money and trying to go to the NBA, what's the point of even playing Nick Briz? But I gotta be honest, on the other hand, Mikey Williams just does not seem like the type of hooper to really let something slide. If you've seen or followed him at all throughout his high school career, this dude likes to talk smack about some other players at times and really is not gonna back down from a challenge. So I think this is more of an ego thing than anything, but to see them play would be super interesting, and who knows, man, you never know who could win this 1v1. And like I mentioned in my last vid, at the end of the day, when you do look at it, man, people are going to put on an act for the camera, and when those cameras are off, man, certain things could happen. And again, you don't want to see anyone get put in a certain situation that could be bad for them, and that's why I think it's so dangerous when you do talk like this at times at the park, because you never know what could happen. Even in one of his vids, he showed someone was pulling out a gun, which clearly shows, man, it's some serious stuff going on in his vids. And even when Nick Briz and his squad went up against 2Hype when they played the 5v5, man, they were killing them and talking crazy. So that was pretty entertaining to me, I gotta be honest. But when we do take a look at it, man, this is a serious situation for sure. Now, Nick has called out a ton of hoopers, and I think that's his thing as well. He's called out Devontae Friga, T-Jazz. He's called out a ton of other hoopers in this community, and I'd love to see him play another one of these guys to really see how his talent does compare to some of these other hoopers who have been in this league and in this YouTube scene for a little longer than he has. Of course, he's not the newest, but he's not as seasoned as some of these other guys. So for sure, seeing him go up against Devontae Friga, maybe T-Jazz, Devin the Lab, any of these hoopers who have been around for a minute, man, that would be some fire content to see. You guys let me know in the comments down below, why do you think Mikey even responded to this at all? Let me know, do you think they will actually even play a 1v1 or not? Leave it in the comments down below. Let me know if you think I missed anything about this situation, but for sure, I'm kind of surprised Mikey did respond back. But man, this whole situation in the first place is low-key toxic. I'm not gonna lie, but let me know, drop a comment down below. I'll make sure to respond to all your comments. Like the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, get a notification every time I upload a new video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Leave any comment down below on some video suggestions you would like to see. I'll make sure to take a look at it. All right, it's LNH, I'm out.